All right, you're looking live right now at the Lady Cats varsity volleyball team here at the Eagle Dome here in Woodsboro, Texas, Woodsboro ISD, Refugio County, you name it. And we just had the junior varsity one play. And I already put those notes away, but I believe it was 25-12, 25-16. They swept, doing a great job. And I've got an interview with Daisy Farron, Danny Munoz, and Leah Nance. So now we'll talk varsity. 1-1, Skidmore-Tynan coming off an impressive win against Refugio. Refugio had defeated Woodsboro. Skidmore-Tynan defeats Refugio. Skidmore-Tynan's initial contest was against Freer. Freer took that one in 4. Skidmore-Tynan playing a strong set 3, and a strong set 4, but falling short in 4. Trying to extend it to 5, couldn't do it. But they cleaned up a lot of mistakes against Refugio at home. And here we go, trying to go 2-1. And I believe Woodsboro, and the last time they met, it was at the Woodsboro tourney. And Woodsboro took that championship against Skidmore-Tynan. They made it. They got 1 and 2 in the gold bracket. So here we go, folks. Skidmore-Tynan, Woodsboro, varsity volleyball, district play. And I know our players, but I'm going to have a roster in front of me just to make sure we... Looking at Chase Wornley, number 2 for Woodsboro, number 3, Anaya Zena, Kagan Lewis, Layla Villegas, Isabella Martinez, Adeline Chasen, Callie Kane, Sterling Claybrook, Maddie Martinez, Bella Gonzalez, Ruby Esparza, and Skylar Castile, number 15. And Skidmore-Tynan will get them in just a little bit at break, and Audrey Vasquez will open it up here. If we see the team that played Woodsboro, Refugio, Skidmore-Tynan is going to... You're going to see a good team here. This is going to be Samantha Shugaric, and that one they call out. So 1-0 immediately, Woodsboro. Number 3 to serve, Anaya Zena. Anaya Zena, a star player in various sports. Here's Samantha Shugaric, a block. Oh, and a nice, that is Zena. And all alone in that back corner. And coach is saying, hey, let's get back in our positions. And I missed who did that one. Who would have killed, because I was looking at the right side, but very nicely done. 1-1, Skidmore-Tynan just underway. And now Alyssa Recio will be serving. And that one does go deep into the match. Ellen Chason. I'm going to go with Chason. Could be Chason, it could be Chason. I'm going to go with that. And I apologize if it's wrong. Audrey Vasquez with a kill attempt from midway. Mazzy Calderon. Now they're going to set it back up. This is going to be Quintero. It's going to be trouble. Oh, good effort. Great effort by number 4, Kagan Lewis. But an even better one by Mazzy Calderon. 2-2. Here comes what I call her ace. Ace Valerie Ramirez. There's Zena. Oh, nice. Quintero, it's too deep. Too deep on that one. Makes it 3-2. A couple of the 3 points were Skidmore-Tynan errors on those 3 for Woodsboro. Out goes the libero Lewis. And to serve, number 6, Isabella Martinez. And she's serving right by the concession stand. Good dig by... Could be trouble. They got to get this one over. And a block. Still over. It's alive. And a kill by Brogan Schmidt. That was beautiful. 3-3. Early, Samantha Shugarick to serve. Ace! Samantha Shugarick placed it right, beautiful, right at the three-point marker, the three-point line. Again, those are the chances you have to take. The line between finesse and aggression. And sometimes you gotta. And that is, the server is Ruby Esparza. Audrey Vasquez. Here's Zena with the block. Schmidt and Vasquez. And here's the set by Quintero, gets it over. Now here comes Audrey Vasquez. They're going to call it behind the antenna. Point. Good effort by Audrey Vasquez, but is a little bit angled. Let's see who the server is right here. Esparza. Good save by Vasquez and over by Recio. Now they'll set it up. It's Brogan Schmidt. Point. Good effort, number 7. That's Adeline Chason. So early, 5-5 here in the first set. The best of 5. The first one to 3. You got to get to 25, win by 2, and if it does get to 6. That was placed beautifully by Zena. She saw that empty spot in that front left. Well played. It was Wernley to the service line. Chase Wernley. Lefty. Brogan Schmidt. Good bump. No, and it stays on this side. Effort there by Martinez goes for naught. It's 6-6 now. Skidmore-Tynan always takes a little bit of time to get that rust out, but they certainly got rid of it make that Tuesday night against Refugio. Off near the sidelines. Recio with the bump, the set by Shugarick. Audrey Vasquez. Good punch over by Woodsboro. Here comes Mazzy Calderon. Kill Calderon. Brogan Schmidt continues to serve. Brogan Schmidt up 7-6 for the Lady Cats at the service line. Nice bump by Recio. She's doing great. Audrey Vasquez. Oh, good save there by Wernley. And a kill by Maddie Martinez to tie this one up. Again, these two teams played to a deciding set at the Woodsboro tournament, so nothing's a gimme. The libero, number 4, Kagan Lewis to serve. Fingertips. That's an ace by Lewis. Just off the fingertips of Audrey Vasquez. 8-7. Kagan Lewis to serve. Schmidt, Shugarick, Vasquez. Wernley with a nice stop. And that's Tom's. Mazzy Calderon. He said, go Mazzy, and go Mazzy she did. 8-8. Now top of the order again is Audrey Vasquez. Oh, it could be trouble. Gonna have to get that one over. Recio is always in position. Samantha Shugart off the hands of Wernley. And a kill for Shugart. Into the game, number 3, Zena back in. Number 9 out. Sterling Claybrook. Here's Audrey Vasquez to serve. And Whitney Toms lets it sail out. Good call. 10-8. Skidmore-Tynan with Audrey Vasquez. You got to put the pressure on this team. You don't let them climb into it. Lewis. Waiting for it is Shugart. Back to Shugart from Vasquez. Oh, good dig by Wernley. No good. Trying to do the fist. Ruby Esparza. Waiting there was Mazzy Calderon. It's now 11-8, and Audrey Vasquez to serve. And Zena. Oh, good dig there by Shugart. That was Schmidt. Block. Mazzy Calderon. Timeout. And let's look at our Lady Cats from Skidmore-Tynan. Number 1, Alyssa Recio. She's a libero. Number 2, Alexis Flores. Number 3, Mazzy Calderon. Number 4, Solana Quintero. Number 5 is Natalie Ramirez. Number 6, Emma Koenig. Number 7, Audrey Vasquez. Number 8, Tinsley Zamanic. Number 11, Whitney Toms. Number 12, Samantha Shugart. Number 14, Brogan Schmidt. And number 15, Jolie Mann. Audrey Vasquez continues the service. I believe this is at least 4 in a row. I don't have a stats guy or girl. Audrey Vasquez up 12-8 here in the first set. The horn blows. Now we wait the whistle. Lewis with a nice dig. And trying for a kill was Isabella Martinez. She did that earlier, but not quite on that one. Thompson, Calderon, and Shugart, the 3 in the front right now, have greatly improved in the blocks. And short for Zena. 14-8. Again, best of 5. And if it does come to 5, you win by... You get to 15, win by 2. The other sets are 25, win by 2. Recio with the bump to Vasquez, and what a hit. And a good, Wernley nicely done. Out. Toms once again, deja vu. Look that one out. 15-8, Audrey Vasquez to serve. To Shugart with a kill attempt. Here comes Zena. There's a violation in the net. 1-1 Toms. Point Woodsboro. And Anaya Zena to serve for the Lady Eagles. Schmidt with the bump, the set. Mazzy Calderon. Wernley in self-defense, good job. Schmidt bump set goes over to Shugart. Wernley again, a good save. Schmidt to Vasquez, back over to kill on that right side. Whitney Toms. They're coming along beautifully. In comes Solana Quintero. Number 1 to the service line, Alyssa Recio. And to the net goes the ball. Point Woodsboro, service error. Into the match, number 7, Adeline Chason in for Maddie Martinez. And Chason will serve. Good serve by Chason. Oh, and there's Mazzy Calderon. She'll take a break. In comes the service ace, and that is Natalie Ramirez. 17-10 the score. First set, Natalie Ramirez to serve. You can hear the hit on that serve. That's going to be a little bit of a trouble, but it was done nicely there by Woodsboro. There's Lewis to Zena. And a block. Still alive. That was Schmidt and Garrett. Quintero with a kill. Solana Quintero. That one sounded like it hurt. Natalie Ramirez serving from that far side. Always saying, I want to hit that baseline. She goes for it right there. Zena will set it back to Wernley. Waiting in the back row is Ramirez. Here comes Solana Quintero. Got to get it over. And a kill by Ruby Esparza. 18-11. And to the service line, Bella Gonzalez for the Lady Eagles. Here comes Brogan Schmidt. Solana Quintero now back in the corner. Waiting for it was Chason. Trying that. Oh, left dig by Zena. Beautifully done. Here's Wernley. Vesio. And Schmidt wanted that one so badly. Just a little late on that swing. And that will be Bella Gonzalez serving. And a net service there. Skidmore-Tynan point. A point away from the 20 mark. Here comes Samantha Garrett. Robin Alexander, hi. I hope you're watching. Oh, almost there by Samantha Garrett. And no good. A good swing by Skylar Castillo, but falls right below the tape. And it's timeout. 20-12, first set. I know, Robin, you're joining online. And thank you for doing so. I know not everybody was able to make it. And Gina, not sure if you're here, Gina, or not. I'm looking around. It's not a big crowd here, but and Amy, who I met at the last from Karnes County. Amy, it's been a pleasure getting to meet people. I love it. This is fantastic. 20-12. Samantha Garrett to serve, and Coach still has the troops out. Got a few football players here, former football players. Got some Beeville Trojans here. Here is Samantha Garrett to serve. Wernley will deliver this one over. Oh, couldn't quite get to it. Brogan Schmidt, a little bit of a... Every time I say a mishit, I think I'm saying misfit. And now to the line, Ruby Esparza. Bumped by Ramirez, Garrett. Vasquez has to get it all the way over, and here we go. Wernley, and a good save by Natalie Ramirez. Here comes Solana Quintero trying to find a spot. Now we'll start it all over here. Garrett, Terresio back over to Audrey Vasquez. We'll slow it down here. Garrett will get it back to Audrey Vasquez. Trying to get that corner, but Chason is there. This was a long point. Solana Quintero finds the spot. Placed it beautifully. Now that's a finesse move. In comes Whitney Toms, in for Recio. Tinsley Zamanic looks like she's about ready to come in, but maybe on the next one. Here is Solani Quintero on the serve. Ow, deep. Anaya Zena. 22-13. Solani Quintero to serve. Got to win 3 sets. They're inching in closer to set number 1. That is out. Whitney, let's see who just came in. Samantha Sugar for Solani Quintero, and now serving is Chase Wernley for the Lady Eagles. Oh, a nice save there. It's going to get it over. And that was Natalie Ramirez with good power. Samantha Sugar with the bump. Here comes Recio. And now Audrey Vasquez. Wernley, beautiful. Couldn't get it. Brogan Schmidt was there on that front right, awaiting Maddie Martinez. Now Brogan Schmidt trying to close this first set out. 23-14. Got to get to 25, win by 2. Right now, not a problem for Skidmore-Tynan. And a kill for number 11. That's Maddie Martinez. Well done. Into the match is Isabella Martinez. And the serve will be the libero, Kagan Lewis. Out comes Sydney Castile and Bella Gonzalez for Woodsboro. Lewis to serve. Back over to Audrey Vasquez, trying to put it in the corner. Wernley was waiting for it. Recio back over to Vasquez. And a kill! Audrey Vasquez. Set point. And Audrey Vasquez will be serving. Schmidt retrieves the ball. Here we go, folks. Right over on one. Recio's going to set it to Vasquez, over to Mazzy Calderon. Mazzy. 25-15 is how the first set will end. So Lady Cats taking the first one by 10, 25-15. We'll update the scoreboard here. There are your Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats. We got a number 10, and that is actually, I'm going to add her to my roster. She was on the junior varsity as number 11. But she's number 10 because Whitney Toms is number 11, and that's Elle Carragher. So we'll add Elle Carragher to the roster. Looking ahead, big. This is Friday, yeah. I want to get the day right. Of course, other athletic events coming up tomorrow. The cross-country team heads over to Corpus Christi for the Corpus Christi Miller meet, and they go to West Couth Park. So the best to the cross-country team. No football tonight. This is it. Skidmore-Tynan Bobcats have a bye tonight. Their only bye. They'll pick up next Friday in Three Rivers for the district opener. And the boys are looking real confident. We're going to talk a little bit of junior high and JV at the next break, or at the next set. But next Tuesday, we'll be heading to Agua Dulce in the high-powered Agua Dulce Lady Horns will be taking on the Skidmore-Tynan Lady Cats here. So Skidmore-Tynan hoping to go into that one 2-1. And more than likely, I'm not sure, but I would say will probably be 4-0, if not. And I'm not sure if they're playing tonight, but either they'll be 4-0 or 3-0. And Skidmore-Tynan hoping to be 2-1. And that is next Tuesday. And then a week from today in Three Rivers to take on the Lady Dogs. And in comes the libero. So we'll start it off, and leading it off will be Anaya Zena. Back over to Audrey Vasquez. It's going to be point. Point Woodsboro. We're trying to get back into this match. Down 1-0 is not desperation. Now down 2-0 is, so you want to take this one. Nancy Calderon with a good kill attempt. Look at that bump by Recio. So Audrey Vasquez. And a kill for Audrey Vasquez. And she will lead off here for the thank you, Renee. I'll see. I'm gonna see if I can catch it. I'll read it real fast. I missed that point. It was 2-1. It's Renee Farron's fault. I'm kidding. She's giving me valuable information. I would say 3-0, Freer 1-1. Thank you. And I know. Throw the last one back. I'm sorry. Point. I got Freer 1-1. I would say 2-0. Can you do the latter one again? Because I know Freer lost to Agua Dulce. Refugio 1-1 and 1-1 Skidmore-Tynan. Point Skidmore-Tynan. Thank you. And there are 6 teams in the district. And thank you. And Three Rivers has not won one yet, right? Ow. I think there's only one team left. That's Three Rivers. Am I right? Renee? I think we've got everybody but Three Rivers, and I think they're 0-2. Woodsboro, and Three Rivers is 0-3. Yes. Oh, what a dive by Brogan Schmidt. Beautiful. Renee Farron, you are now officially a member of ST Lady Cat Nation, okay? You can't get out. It's like a gang, okay? Once you're in, no, I'm joking. Shouldn't talk like that. But anyway, thank you so much, Renee Farron. There's a lot of great people helping out. It's 6-1, folks. You know, if Renee keeps texting me, it's going to be all Skidmore-Tynan points because she brought good luck. But Misty Zamonic does beautiful work, recordings when I'm not around. Even when I'm around, she just gets everything, and we upload them. I know during the tournaments. Thank you, Renee. You are officially ST Lady Cat Nation. You got a great, I don't want to say up and coming star in Daisy. She's already a star. Dester with the bump. Vasquez up. Here comes Shoe Garrett. She wanted all of that one. And also out there, always promoting Chase on to serve is Robin Alexander. Thank you, Robin. She's a big cheerleader and a kill. Robin, that was Samantha on the kill. 7-2, and Recio, the libero. I know what you're thinking. Coach needs to move out of the way. No. She's done a great coach and assistant athletic director. Busy Calderon and Solana Quintero as that ball rolls along the top. They're on a roll. 8-2. The libero, Recio serving. That's Lewis, Zena, and Worley gets it over. And Solana Quintero gets it back in play. Audrey Vasquez safely over. Back in the back row. Chason is back there. Here's Zena. This is going to be Brogan Schmidt. There's Zena. Here is Quintero. And it's still alive. Audrey Vasquez. That was beautiful, folks. I'm sorry, sometimes I get caught up in the game and the action doesn't follow. The camera doesn't follow, but I'm trying my best. That was a beautiful point. Lewis over. There's Vasquez back over to Quintero. Still alive. It's going to be Vasquez gets it over and Lewis to Zena. That was in. That's number 6. Isabella Martinez, beautifully done. 9-3, second set. And to serve, Isabella Martinez. After the kill, you're rewarded with a serve. No, that's not why she's serving. Part of a rotation. They're playing it the real way. I learned it backyard volleyball where there was like commando volleyball. And into the match is Tinsley Zamonic, number 8, to serve. 10-3. Oh, okay. I got it off a little bit, folks. I'm sorry. I'll get the score up. And a block there. Shoot Garrick and Schmidt. It's 11-3. Tinsley Zamonic will serve. I'll leave that number down at the bottom, but it is 11-3. I punched the wrong one, or they changed the point. I don't know. Oh. Good effort there by Ruby Esparza. 12-3. Tinsley Zamonic would like to stay at the service line a little bit longer, and she's living back there so far since she came into the match. Is Wornley. This is going up to Brogan Schmidt. Zena. That's Skylar Martinez in the game. Brogan Schmidt. There's Zena. That's going to be a point for Skidmore-Tynan. 13-3, and Tinsley Zamonic will continue. Wants to keep going until her arm gets sore. Esparza with a good kill attempt. Here's Solana Quintero, back row. Wornley with a left-handed kill attempt. Here's Brogan Schmidt. It's going to be point violation on Skidmore-Tynan, and that is 13-4 now. Out comes Zamonic, and in comes Alexis Flores. Ruby Esparza to serve for Woodsboro. There's a set by Vasquez. Brogan Schmidt. Point, 13-5. Esparza will serve. Back row joined by Bella Gonzalez. Front, Castillo, Wornley, and Zena. Going to be Audrey Vasquez getting it to the back corner. It's out. Goes a little bit wide. Still a 7-point cushion here in the second set. Esparza will continue to serve. Point, Skidmore-Tynan. Oh, and Renee, I know you're already part of ST Lady Cat Nation. You're like a big part of it. But what I meant is you're part of our broadcasting, okay? You are now part of the broadcasting team, which I might name, and Zena with a great effort there on that kill on that left front. So there's ST Lady Cat Nation, ST Bobcat Nation, which you're already a major part of it. But I thought about doing ST Lady Cat Nation broadcast and come up with some sort of an acronym. Like STBN would be ST Bobcat Nation, the broadcast. So you're part of the broadcast team, along with Misty. And a kill attempt goes short. We'll have to come up with a name for it, Renee. Because sometimes I tend to pretend to own the label, Lady Cat. And I didn't make it up. I just made the YouTube. And Brogan Schmidt was there, and that was Maddie Martinez trying for the kill. I hit the wrong one. Solani Quintero to serve. 15-8 is my score cam. Every so often. Oh, and a nice kill. That was Maddie Martinez. Now we'll leave it right there. It is 15-9. So my scoreboard does reflect the correct score that you see up on the big scoreboard. They have a nice scoreboard here right in the middle. And here is Kagan Lewis. Alexis Flores bump. Set. Oh, it's still alive. Whitney Thompson. I'm celebrating a kill on that one. Little punch with the right hand. Back over to Audrey Vasquez. There it is. Placed it beautifully. Samantha Shugaric assist or set. In comes Mazzy Calderon for Alexis Flores. Brogan Schmidt to serve. Schmidt is home for that one. Audrey Vasquez. Lewis with a nice bump. Here comes. Still alive. We're going to have to get this over in 3. Oh, falls a little short. Number 6 in there, Isabella Martinez, doing great. And they got 16-10. So Zena with a chance to try to cut this lead down. That's Skidmore-Tynan. And that is going to be an ace for Zena. Anaya Zena. Only 5 points separate the two teams. Here's Mazzy Calderon. And she's got it. Mazzy Calderon with a kill. Stops a little bit of a Lady Eagle run. And there is Emma Koenig taking a seat. And to serve is Audrey Vasquez. That's going to be way out of here. And that's Isabella Martinez. It's a much closer match. The last one, 25-15, but proportionally, or relatively speaking, Chason to serve. It's a little bit closer here. And we went a little high, but bumped nicely. There's Whitney Toms. Brogan Schmidt. This is going to go up to Samantha Shugaric. And it was out. Didn't see the flag go anywhere. This is going to go up to Samantha Shugaric. Too deep. Now Skidmore-Tynan might need a timeout here. You don't want to let set 2 slip away. A little encouragement there. Coach might give it one more point. Brogan Schmidt for the kill and a nice break. A little momentum on the Lady Eagle side. 18-14. Out comes Whitney Toms. And to serve is Alyssa Recio. Good serve. And an ace for Recio. So it's got cut down to 17-14. Skidmore-Tynan now 2 in a row since then. Recio is home for it. Here's Solana Quintero. Still alive. And now Audrey Vasquez will send it over. Recio bumps it up. And right there in the open was Audrey Vasquez. Recio to serve. This is beautiful. I don't know what other adjectives to use. Or synonyms. Brogan Schmidt stays home. Samantha Shoe-Garrick with the kill. So now 4 in a row for Skidmore-Tynan. And here come the Lady Cats. 21-14. Woodsboro had cut it to 17-14 and then 4 straight. So a little bit of cushion here for Skidmore-Tynan. 21-14. Trying to get that second set. But you got to win 3. Looks very, very nice facility here. I'm gonna kind of see their little jumbotron, if you will. Real nice. Nice little graphic over there with the ball. I came here during basketball season, and I plan to do the same with the basketball. Here is Recio continues. Just has 3 in a row after the service break. 3 in a row by Recio. Here comes Quintero, tried for the kill. Comes up a little short. Now to the service line for Woodsboro. Bella Gonzalez. Oh, heads up by Samantha Shoe-Garrick. Nancy Calderon with that left hand. Playing hot potato. Gonna be a set. It's gonna be point. Woodsboro. Now Woodsboro getting their little run going here, and Bella Gonzalez to serve. It's going to be over to Audrey. Nice from back, kind of from the back row. They're going to have to get this over. Warnley does that. Vasquez, Brogan Schmidt. The block by Nancy Calderon. In there, Samantha Shoe-Garrick with the Calderon Shoe-Garrick combination. In comes Tinsley Zamanek to serve. And she put up quite a few the last time. There's Tinsley Zamanek. Warnley with an attempt. There's Vasquez. Solana Quintero, it goes deep. 22-17. Getting a little close. 5-point differential right now. So here is Ruby Esparza. Brogan Schmidt with a kill. And now Samantha Shoe-Garrick to serve. Trying to put up 2 here so that they can get that second set on their corner. That was a good first serve. Zena. Oh, a little deep. Still 2 points away. You get a point whether you're serving or your opponent is serving. Wernley to serve. Chase Wernley for Woodsboro. This is going to Brogan Schmidt. The kill. Set point. And it'll go to Solana Quintero. Solana Quintero trying to finish it. Gonna be a little trouble. Oh, Alexis Flores with a good bump. Shoot Garrick now. Toms has to get it over, and there she does. Set it all up. Flores is right where she needs to be. Audrey Vasquez goes a little deep. Again, Skidmore-Tynan has a little bit of elbow room. Right now it's a 5-point cushion. Out goes Solana Quintero. I believe it's Recio back in. This is going to go to Brogan Schmidt for the kill and the set. So 2 sets down and 1 to go for Skidmore-Tynan, and Woodsboro, of course, trying to get this to go the distance. Here in Woodsboro, September 26, 2025. And thank you again for our new broadcast partner to ST Lady Cat Nation, Renee Farron. She's provided me all kinds of stats, and this is the 1-1 team playing an 0-2 team, but the 1-1 starting in Freer a few days ago, okay? Skidmore-Tynan dropping that one, and then they had a little bit of a detour to Robstown and swept Robstown and the Lady Pickers, and then came back home and defeated in a sweep by an astounding 75-36 were the points. And I told the girls, y'all more than double. Anytime you do that, you've dominated. They kind of look like, whoa, were we that good? So they really did bounce back against Refugio. They had lost in the Woodsboro tourney to Woodsboro right here, right on this court. The court was going, they had 2 courts going. Right at this court, they went to a deciding set. I think it was the best of 3, and they it was 15-13, which is as close as you can get, and it was for the gold bracket. And Skidmore-Tynan has done so well over in Brownsville. They came out winning the I think it was the silver bracket. Renee may know more on that, but there's been a couple of tournaments where Skidmore-Tynan and the Lady Cats did come out on top. And of course, Coach Vasquez always tries to get them some good competition so that when district does come around, you're that much more in tune and fine-tuned. Again, coaches Vasquez, Duran, and Munoz over there in that corner. And we'll see Skidmore-Tynan on that left side now. Of course, they want to end it in 3. So we can go home, and we can go home 2-1, getting ready for next Tuesday in Agua Dulce. We'll see what happens. I know, don't catch your chickens before they're hatched. I'm hungry. It's more like don't count your chicken before you eat. I don't know. I'm starting to get a little hungry here. That's the one thing sorry about that. when I'm broadcasting, I kind of have to stay put. I can't really go anywhere. And you see people walking around with nachos and hot dogs and pizza, caviar. Maybe not caviar. And I don't want any caviar. I don't have any rich blood in me or rich taste. I like ballparks. I like hot dogs and nachos, that kind of stuff. So Skidmore-Tynan will start this off with Audrey Vasquez. Oh, a nice save there by Recio. Brought over by Shoe Garrett. And a dig by... It's going to be Brogan Schmidt on the dig now. She takes that third hit. Zena. Shoe Garrett from that front right. Martinez is going up to Shoe Garrett. And they found the spot. Out there was Martinez, found that spot there. Again, I think recently, I don't know if it was the Beeville Lady Trojans, but they did come back from a 2-0 deficit to beat the Lady Pirates of Sinton. So, point Woodsboro. 2-0, so Skidmore-Tynan. You always fear the let-up, and of course Skidmore-Tynan was down 2-0 to Freer, and they came storming back, and so it can happen. It's not just a physical game, it's mental. Lewis over to Zena. And a kill. Martinez on the kill. Coach Vasquez may want an early timeout, or sometimes she lets the team crawl out of the struggle themselves. It's going to be, it was Whitney Toms. Self-defense there, Vasquez. This will be Shoe Garrett. Shoe Garrett with the kill. She ends the 3-point run. I'll take it over to the left side, and Alyssa Recio. Once again, this is as high as I can get. I wasn't sure at the time whether the official would be up on top on this side. Oh, that was Recio with the left-handed jab. Now they just get it over with Quintero. There's Zena. Right in the corner, and that's Audrey Vasquez. Kind of repeated what Martinez did earlier. 3-2. Recio to serve. There's Zena. Backs it up to Lewis. And we're at 3-3. Recio will serve. Alyssa Recio, the libero. Oh, and a great jab back. That was Esparza. Right in there. And she's just making an art form of that. Audrey Vasquez. But Esparza with a good save here on this end. And now Recio to serve. The freshman. Placed beautifully. Now for the block. A block. Really improving on those blocks. There's the Shoe Garrett. And it is Skidmore-Tynan. Good work in there by Martinez and also Esparza for that front left there for Woodsboro. Just putting some good serves and placing them beautifully. And a kill. Maddie Martinez. 5-4. Chason into the match. Out comes Maddie Martinez. Chason will serve. And a service error. In comes Natalie Ramirez to serve. Out goes Mazzy Calderon. Natalie Ramirez to serve. She's got a good serve. Zena back over. And a block. Quintero and Schmidt there. Point Skidmore-Tynan. Now they're going to try to get a little bit of a run here. I don't like matches to end early, but Wernley. Natalie Ramirez does great getting back in play. That's a little too deep. Alana Quintero. Isabella Martinez. Out comes Lewis, the libero, and Martinez will be serving. And again, a net service error. In comes 13 for Martinez, and that's Bella Gonzalez into the match. And to serve is Samantha Shoegarrett. Take a chance for a block. Brogan Schmidt. That was placed beautifully for Schmidt. And Shoegarrett continues to serve. Into the net. And to serve, number 14, Esparza. Ruby Esparza to serve. Ramirez with the bump. Shoegarrett. Brogan Schmidt. Oh, nice. Chase on. It's going to be Skidmore-Tynan ball. Play has halted. One of these days I'm going to figure out all of the violations. Whitney Toms in, and to serve Solana Quintero. You guys are pros, so y'all are calling it on your own. That's great. One of it's in the net. And nice. Looked like, I believe that was Wernley that did that. And to serve is Wernley. Out comes Chason. And in will come Claybrook for Zena. Wernley to serve for Woodsboro. Bump, set, here comes Vasquez. Wernley. Esparza. Oh, great one, number 9 in Sterling Claybrook. Each set has gotten closer and closer. Wernley to serve. Brogan Schmidt. It's out, so Skidmore-Tynan. Brogan Schmidt to serve. 11-8. First two sets were Skidmore-Tynan 25-15, and the second one, Skidmore-Tynan 25-19. Might be trouble. Bumped by Villegas, but it did not project correctly. Logan Schmidt. 12-8 is our score. He's going to Vasquez. Kill on the set by Samantha Shoegarrett. Audrey Vasquez. Brogan Schmidt. Skylar Castillo, point Skidmore-Tynan. Now Skidmore-Tynan put in a little bit of distance in this third set. Brogan Schmidt serving. Gonna be trouble. Gonna be trouble. And couldn't quite reach it. Good effort by Wernley, but not quite. 15-8 in the third set. Skidmore-Tynan already wrapping up the first three. Again, just looking ahead once again. This is Friday, no football. See some of the football players here tonight. No Friday night football. But next Friday, the guys will be in Three Rivers. Talking volleyball, next Tuesday, it's in Agua Dulce. The Lady Cats travel to Agua Dulce to take on the highly powered, if you will, Agua Dulce. And Renee Farron giving me the numbers 3-0. And Skidmore-Tynan, unless something drastic changes, will be 2-1. And Renee, being 3-0, did they play on a night when I think we played Robstown? Is that why they got one up? Or are they playing anybody tonight? I don't know if Renee Farron is still on. Here is, I didn't check. I've been busy. I hadn't checked all the schedules. Audrey Vasquez with the kill. 16-8. Brogan Schmidt. Martinez trying to get that one over. It wouldn't go. 17-8. Fingertip bump. That's a kill. Maddie Martinez. And now the libero, Kagan Lewis, to serve. Vasquez and Wernley. That's Esparza. Martinez. Oh, Brogan Schmidt. Here comes Vasquez for the kill. Audrey Vasquez. She will be serving. 18-9. 7 points away from trying to sweep this one. Gonna be a little trouble here. Lewis has to get it over on three. It's going to be Samantha Shugaric. Skidmore-Tynan. Point away from getting to the 20 mark. A competitive second set. 25-19. 25-15 on the first one. Oh, good dig there by Lewis. It's going to be Martinez over. Mazzy Calderon. Samantha Shugaric. Now they're playing a little patty cake here. Mazzy Calderon. Lewis. Here comes Zena. Zena with the kill. She will be serving, Zena. Naya Zena. It's going back up to Whitney Toms. It's going to be Woodsboro point. 19-11 with an 8-point cushion for the Lady Cats. Naya Zena to serve. Oh, and she places it beautifully right there at the 3-point mark is what I call it in basketball. Zena. to serve. New Toms. Still alive. Now Brogan Schmidt has to get it over. Oh, a little too low. I think Coach going to give him one more point before timeout is called. Rosina. Samantha Shoegarrett with the kill. That's one way to stop a run. Now they're at the 20 mark. Now Alyssa Recio, the libero, will be and a service error. In comes Chason. In for Maddie Martinez. Chason with a serve. Mazzy Calderon. She's coming of age. 4 points away. And there's still daylight outside. Normally this is a Friday night football night. Emma Koenig to serve. Recio bumps, Vasquez sets. Brogan Schmidt still alive. There were a few already given up. Brogan Schmidt, it's out. And we still got a... And serving will be Bella Gonzalez. Brogan Schmidt with the kill. Of course, I hit the wrong one. It's 22-15. I have confidence that the Lady Eagles will put up another point, so we're going to leave it right there and let it fix itself. 22-15. Samantha Shoegarrett to serve. And an ace for Samantha Shoegarrett. People yelling out, finish it. Shoegarrett with a nice one. It's going to be over and no good. Skylar Castillo took a swing at that one. And it is not only set point for set number 3, but match point. We'll have to wait a little bit. Now it's 24-16. 24-16, match point. Esparza, Ruby Esparza playing very well tonight. Oh, good save there. What a block by Skylar Castillo with the block. Esparza will serve. Match point number 3. I'm going to lose track. I know it. But match point number 3 for Skidmore-Tynan. And that'll do it. And that's the way it ends. Skidmore-Tynan taking the win. And there was just too many stars to even think about. We may let them enjoy this victory. Unless somebody jumps out of my camera and I'll interview. But that's the way it ends. Here are some of the Bobcats right here. Mason Swinney. Travis Hennig. Got somebody in crutches over here. That's not good for the Bobcats. Just looking down the roster, we'll keep it here for just a little bit. Mazzy Calderon played a great one. Trying to look at some of the players that I have not gotten to really interview, but I think I've interviewed pretty much all of the Lady Cats. So we're going to let them enjoy this victory, and we're going to call it a night here from Woodsboro. Skidmore-Tynan taking both the JV1 and the varsity matches, sweeps in both of them, and they moved to 2-1. Thank you for our a new member to the broadcasting team for ST Lady Cat Nation, Renee Farron. But thank you, Renee, for everything. Appreciate it. But we'll go ahead and end it here tonight. It is 2-1 Skidmore-Tynan. They go on to take on, I believe, 3-0. If they're not playing tonight, they remain 3-0. We'll find out later on that. That is the Awadulce Lady Horns. And then a week from tonight, Three Rivers. Anyway, this is Amador Ramirez with ST Lady Cat Nation. You have a good night, a great Friday, a great weekend, and God bless.